Hey everyone! So today is my first plan with me in my Hobonichi Cousin. I have my sticker book, which you guys seen before on some of my past videos. And then I really downsized to my small pencil pouch, and I just have my favorite Tombow dual tips in here, my tweezer, my Sarasa pen, and a cutter, and a ruler. And then I also have this vellum that I use for when I'm writing over here. I don't smear the writing on this side with my hand. If you've been following me here on YouTube or on Instagram, you know that I moved into this Hobonichi Cousin just recently, so I'm still playing around with the layouts. This is for the current week. I might be referencing back and forth just to remember what I did. So I think I'll do my sidebar first, and for that I use our sticker kits, usually sheet B and C. So let me see what's going on this week. There's not much going on this week as far as big events, so what sticker should I use? I want to save one for Halloween, and maybe I'll save this one for Halloween. So maybe I'll use this Bats one for now. So in this week, I put it up here and I covered that calendar, but I think for this week, I want to try showing the calendar, maybe. Sometimes I do like having that month overview, and I do actually have calendar labels. Actually, I'm going to do the calendar label first because I need to check the alignment of everything. So we're in October. Let me just see. So this is something I do if I'm trying to line things up. I turn it upside down so I can see. And then line this up. Okay, so what I usually do is this week, I'm going to try not to do that since I moved everything down, and I'm just going to put my personal and biz list there. So get out my pen. Let me start with my first highlight. So I have my little stencil here that went out in a recent sub. It sold out, and these stencils were super hard to make. I made them myself here on our cutting machines, and they were very hard to make and very time consuming. And I just couldn't get consistent quality. So I know people have been asking for this to be brought to the shop, but I have to wait and see how I can make these more efficiently. So I think around here would be the halfway mark. Yeah, so I love this stencil. I use it every single day just to make my highlighting straight as possible. And that's why this stencil is so thin, because it lets me use my Tombow dual tip like this. The thicker stencils, I can't hold it at this angle. So anyways, so this is for personal tasks, and this is for business tasks. So just for miscellaneous things that aren't scheduled out on my days. And then what I like to do is split up my columns into 4 rows. So let me make sure. I started off at 10, 16, 22. So these timed things on the side, I don't pay attention to them at all. So the top row is for like my calendar type items. And then the second row is for personal tasks. The third row is for business tasks, and the last row is for my lists. This is where I start using my paper, because when I start writing over here, my hand goes across this way and it smears. Even if it dries a bit, sometimes it smears just because of the oil from my skin or something. So what I start off doing is my calendar row. And so on Monday, my daughter has the day off. So even though my sticker kits come with icons, personally, I love using doodle stickers just because, I don't know, they're my doodles and I think they're so cute. So I like to use this top space for like all day type of events. So my daughter has the day off. That's it for Monday. And then Tuesday, my other daughter has a late start day. Because I ignore these times up here, I just kind of do like morning events somewhere around here, afternoon somewhere around here, and evening somewhere around there. So I think I'll do this late start here. Oops, I messed up there. Usually I would put Lily late, but because I messed up and I put start, I'm just gonna add it up here. So that's the thing about not being able to use a friction pen in here. Before I could just erase that, but I'll just leave it like that for now. I might fix that later. So that's it for Tuesday. And then Wednesday, my daughter has a PSAT practice test. So I'll just use one of my bow doodles for a reminder. And then my husband has a phone meeting, and I like to put his schedule in here because it does sometimes affect my schedule. So something I like to do is every week I like to set up dates, a me time kind of date, a date with my husband, and a family date. So I use my doodle hearts. The me time date is rescheduled a lot, but I'm gonna try to do it on Thursdays. And a lot of times I like to just go shopping, like at Michael's, Target, Joann's, or something like that, or just get a treat or whatever. And then on Friday mornings while the girls are in school, my husband and I try to do some kind of day, either breakfast or lunch. And then on Saturday, we've been trying to do like family outings and stuff. So those are our weekly dates. Nothing else on Thursday. Friday, my husband has another meeting at 10. My daughter has early dismissal. So that's, I'll just put early. Usually I put Lily late, Coco early. That's it for Friday. Nothing else on Saturday. And Sunday we just have church. So depending on how much space I have down at the bottom, because sometimes this is really full, sometimes there's a lot more space here at the bottom, but when there is space, I like to put our shows here. So every night, my husband and I watch our shows together, and I look forward to that time so much just because that's like my only real downtime throughout the day. Other times I'm working, doing stuff for the family and things like that. So this is my downtime. So on Tuesday and Wednesday, we watch The Voice. I know The Voice comes on Mondays and Tuesdays, but we don't have cable. So we watch it on Hulu, I think it is, and you can only watch it like the day after. And then on Wednesday, I have been watching Playing Empire. Okay, so I have two guilty pleasure shows. Don't judge me. I know you're gonna judge me anyways, but I've been watching Bling Empire and it's so bad, but so good. It's ridiculous, but I'm also supporting my Asians. They release all the episodes at the same time, so I actually watch 2 or 3 in one sitting, so I might be done by then, so I'm not gonna put that. And so my other guilty pleasure is the Kardashians. I know, okay? I know. You don't have to say anything. I don't know why. I don't know why I watch that show. Sometimes I just want something on in the background. And then Friday, I think this is the very last episode of C. Have you guys watched that with Jason Momoa? Oh my gosh, we love it. We think it's so good. And then on Sunday is House of the Dragon, which is my favorite right now. I'm getting messed up because I'm filming, but usually I don't write it all out like this. I usually write HOTD. And then on the nights that I don't have like scheduled shows, we actually started watching Succession. We've tried Succession twice before and hated it. We thought the characters were so annoying. And then we decided to try it again because after we watched the Emmys award show, it got nominated and won so many awards. We're like, okay, let's give it one more shot. And we tried it again just recently and it's starting to grow on us. So that's pretty much all that I put in this top row. And then the second row, like I said, is for personal tasks. So I like to batch my tasks for personal and business. So each day I kind of know what the theme of that day is and then my tasks that go with that theme. So like Monday is friends and family. So for instance, every Monday I check in with my mom. I have to send a gift for my godson's birthday. birthday coming up. And then I also have to plan this little weekend trip we're doing. And then on Tuesdays is wellness. So this is where I'm taking care of any wellness projects, or for example, right now I'm still working on finishing up our health appointments. So my daughter, I need to reschedule her ortho. I need to schedule an appointment for my mom and look into her medication. And then on Wednesday is family stuff. So that's different from friends and family. Friends and family is like doing stuff like reaching out to friends and family, birthday stuff that I do for them, visits and things like that. Wednesday is for family projects. So for example, my husband's birthday is coming up. So that goes first. And then Halloween is coming up. And then I'm still working on changing my address. And then also just little by little throughout the month, I'm working on an emergency plan. And then Thursdays is for any school stuff. I always check on my daughter's grades. And then fundraising, make sure I'm doing our fundraising requirement and our volunteer requirement. And then Friday is usually errands if there are any. And right now I don't have any errands, but I just like to put it there to remind myself. And then Saturday is for home projects, and I hope to work on the garage this weekend. And then Sunday is chores. Then I move on to business tasks. It's the same thing where I have themed days. First, what I'm going to do is each day where I have content, I'm going to put a doodle sticker. So I'm starting to look into starting up Salmon Co. again. And I want to make a crown doodle, I think, for that. But because I don't have that yet, actually, maybe I won't use a crown doodle. Maybe I'll use these chat doodles. Because Salmon Co. is like a community, this might be a good one, you know, like chatting with each other and stuff like that. I don't know. I might do a crown, or I might just stick with this. So on Mondays is Salmon Co. This is a work in progress. I'm trying to get more consistent with content. So hold me to this, but don't hold me to this. Hold me to this, but please have mercy if I don't follow it exactly. So Tuesdays is for videos, and then Wednesdays is for blog, and I'm gonna switch up the way I do the vlog if I continue doing the blog. I keep putting it on here because I want to, but it's one of my lower priorities. Videos is my higher priority, but I like to still put this on here as a goal. Thursdays is shorts. And I call it shorts, but really I mean reels, but it's any like short form content. Reels, TikTok, and YouTube shorts. So I use this arrow doodle because it has 3. I thought that worked out perfectly because it's like the play button, but 3 arrows, and that's for the Reels, TikTok, and shorts. So that was pretty satisfying how that worked out. On Friday is releases. So I have my little shop doodle. This is one of my favorite doodles. I'm hoping to do a sneak peek of the sub before subs close. So spots for the October sub will close on the 14th. So I have a little camera doodle. And then on Saturday, I reserved that for Salmon Co. So Salmon Co. hasn't officially launched back yet, but I like to reserve the days. And then on Sunday is a plan with me video. So this video here is like flip through, sub reveal, maybe a vlog sometimes, stuff like that. And then the Sunday video is for the plan with me, is like what I'm doing right now. Okay, so let me write these in. I hope to talk about goals. I haven't decided what video here yet, so I'm gonna leave that blank, as well as the blog and the shorts. For releases, that might be a restock of the popular items we've been out of that people have been requesting to come back. And then for Saturday, Salmon Co., I haven't decided on that yet. And then Sunday is the plan with me for the next week. Oh, and then the sneak. And then I do my to-dos. So, you know, I might finally do the office tour. I know I've been promising that since we moved in. And to tell you the truth, I filmed 2 or 3 full office tours, but I always keep refilming it because either I didn't like the way it turned out or my office changed and I want to give you guys the most updated. So hopefully maybe I can really get that done this week here. So Monday, work on the video. Tuesday, work on the blog. And then Wednesday, work on shorts. And then Thursday, releases. Friday, work on Salmon Co. and also close subs. Saturday, plan for the next week, and Sunday, design. So I need to design the Etsy printables and the free download. So I do more than this for the business, but that's built into my daily schedule, which I'll do a plan with me for how I do my days in an upcoming video. And then down here in this bottom row is where I do my lists. First, I'll do my highlight with my Tombow. So I've been playing around with what lists I'm gonna do here. At first, I was doing meals on this side, like snacks and lunch ideas for my girls, and then dinner, the dinner plan for the week. But I feel like the snacks and lunch ideas is not useful. My girls are so picky and they never stick to the plan and they always change their mind. So I'm thinking maybe here's where I could do the dinner plans. And then I think here, I might put my cleaning routine here. We'll see how that works out. And then here I was thinking I could list ideas for reels because I always see ones that I have ideas for and I forget about it. Here, my usual lists are always to buy, errands, and then here, an email I'm waiting for, and then next week. So for dinners, I'll search up some recipes. For cleaning, okay, let's see how I'm gonna do this. Because I like to skip lines because my writing's kind of big and it's so squished. If you write on every single line, I like a little bit more space. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Mondays work on surfaces and fixtures in the zone that this week is for. So this week, the zone is our kitchen / living room. And then Tuesday, work on doors and switches, like light switches, like wiping them down. Wednesday is like windows and baseboards. On Thursdays is cleaning out the inside of the car. And on Fridays is laundry. So we'll see how this works out. And then this is just for collecting ideas for reels. So that's blank. Right now, I don't have anything on my list to buy. So this is not groceries. This is other extra stuff that I think of that I want to buy, like paper, you know, a new planner. And then errands, nothing there yet. And then mail, I am waiting for my Hobonichi belt. What do they call it? I don't know. It's the snap that you attach to your cover so you can have a snap closure. So I'm just gonna put snap. And I'm also waiting for, I'm waiting for my cover and our Wi-Fi thingy. I don't know what it's called, so I'm just gonna put Wi-Fi. And then next week is sub week. So yeah, I guess that's it as far as my basic planning goes. I add to these lists as things come up, and then I'll add these things in once I figure that out. But that's pretty much my plan for the week. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.